Session will now come to order. Please rise for the Philippine National Anthem. Please remain standing for the opening prayer to be led by the Honorable Jeff Bisenyo.
Sangguniang Panlalawigan Prayer. Dear Lord, as we deliberate in today's session, give us the wisdom to overcome passion. Give us that understanding heart to do away with prejudice. Give us the foresight to know what the future may devise. Give us the courage and strength to seek the truth and what is good. Give us the facility of language that we may be understood. And finally, our Lord, make us worthy, public servant of the province. We deeply love and highly honor the province of Camarines, the premier province of Bicol region. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Honorable Bisenyo. May I now request the Secretary to do the roll call?
Honorable Vice Governor Fortunato C. Peña.
Present.
Honorable Board Member Warren A. Sinyar. Honorable Board Member Romulo O. Hernandez. Honorable Board Member Darius S. Nopra. Honorable Board Member Fabio F. Figuracion. Honorable Board Member Nelson B. Julia. Honorable Board Member Dito P. Espiritu Jr. Honorable Board Member Angel G. Naval. Honorable Board Member Emmanuel H. Noble. Honorable Board Member Hilmar S. Pacamara. Honorable Board Member Amador L. Simando. Honorable Board Member Jeffrey S. Bisinio. Honorable Board Member Domingo U. Briones. Honorable Board Member Ronel C. Stampa Jr. Mr. Chairman, I have the honor to certify the existence of a quorum.
Considering that we now have the quorum, we'll now proceed with our session.
Approval of the journals of the pre-session.
Yes, the Honorable Naval is now recognized. Coming.
Mr. Chairman,
Approval of journals.
yes, I move for the approval of, do we have?
We don't have journals.
None.
So if there will be no inclusion, Mr. Chairman, there are members who would like to include some items under business for the day.
Yes, the Honorable Hernandez is now
Thank
recognized.
you, Mr. Chairman, for inclusion under committee report, Committee on Commerce, Trade in Industry, and Cooperative in NGOs.
Anybody? Approve?
Inclusion, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, the Honorable Briones is recognized.
Resolution authorizing the Honorable Vice Governor of Camarines Sur, Fortunato Ato C. Piña, to sign all documents in behalf of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Camarines Sur for the application and availment of salary, livelihood, loans of official and employee of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Camarines Sur with the Land Bank of the Philippines for business of the, under a business of the day.
Any second? Duly seconded. Any objection? The chair hears none. Same is approved. The Honorable Senior.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have one inclusion, Mr. Chairman. This is an ordinance establishing the salary loan program of the province of Camarines Sur and providing funds for the purpose. Under first reading, Mr. Chairman. I so move.
Any second? Duly seconded. Any objection, remarks? The chair hears none. Same is approved.
Mr. Chairman, there is here a letter received by the presiding officer coming from Ms. Nida M. Masinas of the DSWD requesting for the appearance of the group for today's session. So with the approval of the Vice Governor, I move that we accommodate the personalities from DSWD FO Region 5 for the briefing of project access in the province of Camarines Sur. It will be noted, Mr. Chairman, that there are two LGUs, namely municipalities of Canaaman and Calabanga, who is a pilot municipality of the project access. So I move that after the appearance of our guest for today's session, another group be recognized after this, Mr. Chairman.
Any
For
second?
inclusion.
Duly seconded. Any objection? The chair hears none. The same is approved. The approval of the agenda for today.
If there will be no more inclusion, Mr. Chairman, I move for the approval of the agenda.
Any second? Duly seconded. The agenda for today, as amended, is hereby approved.
Mr. Chairman, I move for the suspension of the rules so that our invited guests be accommodated for today's session.
Rule suspended. We have guests from the Commission on Higher Education, representing Director Bernal, in the person of Dr. Mendoza, who is now occupying the front seat. Yes, the Honorable Noble is now recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Presiding Officer. The Honorable Fortunato Peña, the Vice Governor, the members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, fellow workers in the government, members of the media, guests, visitor, good morning.
Good morning.
I would like to welcome the guests for today. I think from representing Dr. Prediti Gotan, Regional Director of the Commission on Higher Education, I think represented by Mr. Mendoza. And then aside from that, the President of the CSPC, I think mayo pa si Dr. Achant, my sister-in-law. Sir, before yielding to some clarificatory points regarding the above topics, let us hear them introduce themselves before the legislative body for their personal information. Please introduce first your...
Okay. Good morning, everyone, gentlemen. I am very honored to represent our regional director, Dr. Prediti Bernal. Much he wanted to appear before this august body, but due to the urgent call to the CHED Central Office by our secretary, he was not able to appear today. So in his behalf, I was sent by him to at least give and clear some issues in concern pertaining to the matter to be raised by this august body. Thank you.
Sir, there are four important information pertaining to the BUI space extension, school status, and then the proposed balatan space extension. Nagpasad na po kaya kaming resolution on behalf of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan through the CSPC, Dr. Achan, and then the status of the Bao Community College, and then the number 4, the Libmanan Community College na mayroon din important mga clarificatory question pertaining to that, BM Nopra and BM Hernandez. Sir, gawa lang po kaya akong importanteng mga question pertaining to that CSP Sibui. Nakakaako na po demoralization on the part sa mga parents, and then ako na po mga information sa Facebook, then even sa media, garo po nagluluwas, nagkakaribok na dahil the issue that is the closure of the one of the important course, the Bachelor of Elementary Education. I think na kung babalikan tang istorya, ang CSPC composed of two. There are Nabwa and Naga. And then I think sa Naga, nagkaago na po kita charter. I think it is now known as the BISCAS. The Bicol, ano yan, Bicol
Science.
Science.
And
Apply Science and Technology. Then ang pinaka-problema dyan, sir, I think, yung course niya naka-attach sa to Naga during the time. So ano problema niya, nagkakago na problema, baka daw ma-close ang course because nagkakago na po kung si Isay ang pwede mag-manage o siya pwede mapunta ang course. So ang Nabwa, I think mayo po sindang offer na course sa Bachelor of Elementary Education. So nakaka-attach yan. I think one of the board of trustees, I think the elected board member, my partner, board member Figuracion, aram yan. Then ang problema ko niyan, nagkakaagpon na problema sa Tubuwi. Even that, ang pagkailing ko nga ni, magkakaagpon na po rally sa to mga parents. Garo nag-appeal po sinda na ma-retain ang course sa Buwi Extension na dapat i-manage kang Nabwa, CSPC Nabwa. So ano pong maray, sir, dahil ako na po kaya mga problema, ano pong gigibuon kang CSPC Nabwa para ma-retain ang course na dapat santo na lang ta-irakman po ang mga taga-Buwi. Imagine, out of 20 na nag-take pong licensure examination during 2011, ang nakapasa po 15 out of 20.
Very good.
So ngunyan kung mako-close yan, aram man po, sir, ngunyan lang po nag-increase ang interest ng mga taga-Buwi sa mga pobreng tao na pag po na-close ang course, di rin na po sila makapagpadagos. Even magklase po sa pribadong eskwela, baka po di rin na mapatapos. Ngunyan, sir, ang question ko, ang concern ko, being ako po kaya ang nagpasar kadtong resolution during the time of 2005, I think, with Bukal Rex Oliva, Bukal Alice Espiritu, nagpasar po kaming resolution na may extension college ka na si SPC sa Buwi. So, I'm very much concerned kung mapara po ang elementary course, garo po sa naman kita, sir, dito natin tinauwaning lugar, almost mga 200 student, I think, ang mawawaraan ng pag-asa na makapagpag-eskwela. So, anong gigibuon po kang August body with the representation of our presiding officer na makatabang po kami para po ma-retain ang course na maibalik na lang po sa CSPC Nabwa.
Okay, so thank you very much for that information. Now, with regards to the operation of the state colleges and universities, by the way, may I clear the statement? The CSPC is a state college status. It is not a community college. There is a great difference between, and distinct difference between, the state college and university and local colleges and university, the LOCs and the SOCs. Local colleges and university is being funded locally, whereas the state universities and colleges are funded national. Ganun po yung kwan. And then the effectivity of their operation, first sa local college, is just only through resolution. SB resolution, SB resolution. Whereas for the state universities and colleges are through bill. No po? Legislated dyan sa bill. Ganun po yon. national and local. Now, going direct to the question. Number one, is there any issues that the Bachelor of Education offered by the Camarines Polytechnic College at at Buhi is to be closed? Meron ba niyan?
I think the course, the elementary.
Yeah. Meron ba nung ganon? Because if I remember that we inspect that institution, first calling the attention of the President through the Board of Trustees. So they have presented to us. We have team visited the venue. Yung tunay na venue doon sa Buhi. Pinuntahan po namin siya. And room by room, in-inspect namin the facilities. As far as the presence of all the academic facilities is concerned, qualified po siya doon. What we only requested to the President, Dr. Chan, through her Vice President, Dr. Salazar, Dr. Salazar yon, Vice President for Academic Affairs, pinapasubmit namin sila ng number one is the resolution from the Board of Trustees. Yun ang isinabit namin. And then, of course, the list of the qualified teachers handling the course, the programs, because there are programs offering there. No? And number three is the permit on the building. So, I think they have already furnished CHED's regional office regarding that request. And then, wala pa naman kaming naririnig na isasara yon. Though, we trace the origin of that Bachelor of Elementary Education. It was CSPC then offered niyan. Sila ang nagbukas niyan. Kaya lang ang nag-ooperate teacher ay from
Naga.
Biscas. No, CSPC Naga campus noon, no? So ganun ang nangyari po diyan. Nevertheless, we are still tracing out. Wala naman sanang problema na mag-exist yun doon. So, because that is being
ang complex, sir, considering that I think ang nangyari para yung nabayata mayusindang offer na course pertaining to that Bachelor of Elementary Education naka-attach po sa CSPC Naga at present amo na po bagang discuss.
Okay.
So ganyan ang worry lang ng mga parents baka daa kuno makialam ang Naga tamayo man sindang charter duman sa Nabwa, CSPC Nabwa. Ano pong maray, sir? Dahil nakakaako na po confused sa mga information. One of that nga ni, ako na po nga ni mga petition letter na garo po mag-request na duman sa national office
na
na dahil ma-close. Kaya gusto ko pong mako ang assurance pertaining to that. Ako na po order na closure duman sa course. Mayo man po.
So number one, as I have said a while ago, na wala pa naman kaming naririnig na problema regarding the operation of that elementary education. Although, sabi ko nga ni, nagkakaroon ng dual personality. Si SPC, originally, being siya yung main, siya nag-ooperate doon, although the faculty are from Naga campus noon, during that time. Walang problema sa ganon. Only that, it was succumb or inabot kasi po siya ng resolution number 2226-10, and may I read? Resolved as it is hereby resolved that upon its deliberation and agreement, the Commission approved the proposal to adopt a moratorium policy on the establishment of local colleges and universities, LOCs, and state universities in colleges, SOC, and satellite campuses, and the opening/offering higher education program. So ngayon po, ng para maliwanagan ang gabos, meantime, unahin na po natin, iklaro na natin, since that is already existing,
Yes.
hindi po yan pwedeng i-close.
So meaning nakaka-assure po kami,
Yes.
sir.
Hindi po yan pwedeng i-close. Una is, bakit i-close? Operating yan and qualified. No? Number 2, kung gusto naman mag-offer, like for example, kasi si SPC ang nabwa, ang may personality niyan, sila nag-operate niyan. Kung gusto ng Biscas na mag-offer din, they can apply after na ma-lift itong moratorium.
Moratorium.
Alright. So, my friend now is with me.
The chair would like to recognize the presence of the
President.
CSPC, the president of CSPC, Dr. Chan. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody.
So sir, that particular issues raised that in Bui, so nakaka-assure po kami na mayo pong closure for the meantime na naka-enroll po sila from first year up to that fourth year. Alarming ng maray. Sa totoo lang ani sir, igwa na pong mga parents na nagtutuman sa opisina ko na baka ako no pwede na kaming magpatabang with the representation ng Sangguniang Panlalawigan kung anong dapat gibuon para ma-preserve lang po ang courts at tupuwi. Kaya salamat na-clear. So gusto ko man pong tawan lugar in pertaining to that question kay Dr. Ratsan. By the way pala, Dr. Ratsan is my sister-in-law, the sister of my wife. So, Madam, this is now in that CSPC Bui na kaapon nga ni nagkaako na po kami confrontation with some of the officer of the CSPC. Nag-aaganing tabang. So, para maparata. Sa tupo kaya Bui, ang nanadangog ko, garo iba ng maray sa Facebook. Garo po baga close ng maray, kaya pati mga taga-Bui, desperado ng maray. Kaya ang gigibon, ang ina-assure ko lang na araman ko sir with your present na talagang mayong closure. Kaya siguro makapagtaram kita sa tubuhi na agpo assurance. So in the part of the CSPC Nabwa through Dr. Atchan, Madam ano pong maray na nagkakupo kaya kumpisat tububaga sa Sangguniang Bayan. I think nag-attend kada ang session, garo na pasala ang pagtao ng information. Kaya siguro mas magayon kung in behalf of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, at least kung anong maray nagigibuon, makatabang man po kami sa being the chairman of the chairman of the higher education and technical. So very much nakaulay ko po si Governor Mix Villaparti, very much support sa CSPC Puwi kung anong problema. Nagkaulay po kami last time during PCL election.
Okay.
So ano pong aside from that problem, ano po ng assurance man sa part niya na CSPC considering according to the representative Mr. Mendoza na mayo po kunong closure from first year up to fourth year. So ano pong maray dyan, Madam, in pertaining to that issue?
So foremost, allow me to thank everybody, particularly my brother-in-law has invited me to attend here with the permission of this honorable body. The truth of the matter, the Camarines Sur Polytechnic Colleges is acknowledging the overwhelming support we are receiving from the local government unit, along with non-government organizations, including, of course, our province, for the non-closure of the College of Education in Buhi Extension Campus. It is not actually the whole CSPC Buhi campus that is at stake.
Yes.
The Commission on Higher Education, particularly the Commission and Bank, through Honorable Roberto Sangguniang, who is the chairman of the Board of Trustees, verbally informed me that the Commission and Bank has advised him to inform me verbally that the teacher education program, particularly the Bachelor in Elementary Education program, should be closed by second semester. According to Chairman Sangguniang, I have to direct our students and the parents that effective second semester, CSPC is no longer authorized to offer the Bachelor of Elementary Education program. This emanated from the fact that the College of Education actually is a program offering of our former CSPC Naga campus. And accordingly, now that the CSPC Naga campus has been separated as another state college, CSPC now loses its authority to offer the program. I've been continuously appealing to the Commission on Higher Education to consider the position of CSPC to continuously offer the Bachelor of Elementary Education program, considering that since its inception in 2006, and from the start that we offered the program in 2008, we were able to produce for the first batch a 75% passing percentage, much higher than the national passing percentage. This is also substantiated by the fact that our 15 first batch graduates were immediately employed in the public elementary schools as well as private institutions. However, the good chairman, Chairman Sangguniang, positioned himself in accord to the advice of the Commission and Bank. I have also provided the fact that the existence of the Bachelor of Elementary Education program in Buhi campus is actually a great factor in alleviating the poverty of Buhi. Especially that all of our students there are actually coming from very poor families. And this will counter poverty because it will provide more employment to our graduates. And recently, with the advice of Chairman Sangguniang, I sought permission that I face the Sangguniang Bayan through the sponsorship of the Chairman of the Committee on Education, Honorable Santa Rosa. I was not able to talk personally with the mayor, but I sought permission also from the mayor that I now face the Sangguniang. So what I told the Sangguniang Bayan is per the verbal instruction of Dr. Sangguniang that effective second semester we are now closing, and I have to advise our students to transfer in nearby universities. If they also like, they could also transfer in BISCAST. Of course, this has provided a lot of chaotic, diba? There was a very negative reaction from the Sangguniang, considering that indeed the education program is a great help to the constituents of Buhi. So I was informed and furnished by the letter of Honorable Villadares, and I will be having the Board of Trustees meeting comes Thursday, and this is one of the agenda that I'm going to present. I have to provide a status report on the actions I have undertaken along with the verbal instruction of Chairman Sangguniang. So listening from my good friend here, Sir Manny, I am so happy if that will be the stand of CHED. And I hope that with our appeal, that the College of Education, particularly the elementary education, should be offered continuously by CSPC, considering its very good track record. And to think that it's CSPC, NABWA, has provided its logistics since its inception in 2006. That is all, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
So meaning that the stand of the CHED now depend upon the commitment of the higher education.
Yes.
Yeah. So, with my previous statement of no closure of the program, that is the disgrace of not being informed on the matter. That is why I am surprised. What should I have to do here? Ano sasabihin ko dito? Ano ba to? No? With the information given by my friend, the President, that the statement that she gave to before this honorable body unluckily was not yet reached the office in the region. Wala pa pong information na ganyan kasi sinabi po niya verbal. No? Verbal. So silang dalawa lang ang nagkakaintindihan. And once it is verbal, it is not for
Official.
It is not for execution. Di po ba? And she made mention also that CEB, the Commission in Bank, ang pinakamataas po na policy making body sa commission is the Commission in Bank. It is composed of the commissioners. So if that would be properly discussed and finally decided by that August body, the CEB, the Commission in Bank, and it is only the time that would be put in for execution. Ngayon po, siguro, no worry pa. Hindi pa nga kami sinasabihan eh. Hindi pa kami sinabihan sa region. Of course, kami ang may jurisdiction sa region. We should inform first of anything step to be done in our higher education institution in the region. We are really protecting our higher education institution in the region.
So meaning, sir, before we proceed to that higher office in central office in CHED, dito muna tayo sa regional.
Yun nga po ang dapat. Tingnan na po natin ang bahay. Saan po ba muna natin dinadala? Di po ba meron tayong tinatawag na barangay lupon kung sa ganyan na sistema? Of course, dapat tayo muna makaalam. That is why I am surprised. I was surprised na ano ba issue 2? Di ba tinanong ko sa iyo kagawad
Yes.
board member kanina,
One
ano ba issue yan?
important issue that, sir, I think Kagawad Villadares sa Buhi nag-submit na pong petition letter, signature letter from the parents. And kaya nga nagtaka ko, parang hindi pa official, pero nagkakarap-rap na
So,
po.
yes, so it's now clear. There is no official communication yet received by the CSPC and the CHED Bicol on the abolition of the course. So, meantime, there is a verbal instruction from the CHED higher main office to the President through the Chairman of the Board of Trustees, maybe anticipating for the closure. Siguro it's not bad naman. So now it's now clear. Now we can come up with our stand na. Maybe we can anticipate and maybe later on we can, the moment we resume our rules, maybe we can pass already a resolution.
Resolution, yes. I
On the proposed closure of the course. Although we have an assurance here that the CHED Bicol is very supportive to the local colleges and state universities. So that's already an edge on our end. So, but there's no harm, I think, if we anticipate and we pass a resolution already.
Yes, I prepare to that.
Yes. Okay, so...
And then, next, Madam, what about the situation now of the CSPC Buwi, considering that I think last time the Mayor Lacoste also prepared 1 million, I think 1 million pesos for the
Campus.
ano yan? Yes, campus, parang lote doon sa part of Sagrada.
Apo.
So, ano na po ang update?
Ay, okay. Actually, one of the concerns I also raised in the Sangguniang Bayan is to seek already their intervention because the memorandum of agreement, which so states that the local government unit is responsible for providing the campus site and its buildings, which until now has not been provided, sir. And that's one limitation. Unless we have our own building and a campus site, we will be delimited to accepting enrollees because our present location could no longer afford to accept more applicants. And according to the Honorable Mayor, they're also working it out. In fact, they already have set aside about $1 million for the purchase of a lot. And accordingly, sabi, i-expropriate daw. But until of this time, I have not received any official information along this. Verbal din po yun.
The administration of the Buhi St. Joseph Academy, being the president of that school, very much willing to offer every Saturday, Sunday.
Ay, okay.
But
Thank you so
considering
much.
that, para po
Ay, okay.
para ma-raise na. Medyo mali talaga doon sa Buhi. So may stand po ang administration. If very much willing, the local government of Buhi and then the CSPC, we offer po yung school every Saturday, Sunday.
I will be glad, sir, to consider that as an option for a weekend, for weekends class schedule in Buhi.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Then second, Madam, I pass also resolution pertaining to that extension college, extension CSPC in Balatan. So I think refer to my committee. So ano pong update na pertaining to that? Mayor Bagasbas, I think very much willing to open this coming 2014 school year.
Actually, in April 15, 2013, we already had signed a memorandum of agreement to initially conduct the feasibility study in the establishment of CSPC Balatan Extension Campus. And I already presented this to the Honorable Board of Trustees, and they have considered, unless the result of the feasibility study is really viable for the existence of CSPC Balatan Campus. And the study will soon be finished. By the end of September, we will already have the initial result of the study. And by October, I will be presenting already to the local government unit of Balatan the initial result of the feasibility study. Perhaps with their confirmation, in the next Board of Trustees meeting, I will already be presenting to the Honorable Board of Trustees the status report on the feasibility study. And just in case the Board of Trustees considers the result of the study viable, we are opening our doors to the Balatanians by June 2014. God forbid.
Okay, thank you. And then the update of the proposed community college in Libanon. I think the Honorable Nopra, the
Excuse
Honorable...
Sir, excuse me. Though I am not asked to say anything regarding the operation, the proposed operation in Balatan in Libmanan,
yes.
could I say something about it?
Yes, yes.
As per, we the CHED is the regulatory mandated by the national government under Republic Act 7722 to look into all higher education institutions in the Philippines. For us, in the region, ang regional office ang tumitingin dyan. And before any institution for higher education institution is established, there are policies and guidelines to be followed regarding about it. So sabi ko nga, hindi man ako tinanong, can I say something about the proposed
Yes, procedure.
operation, opening, campuses, and Libmanan and Balatan? Ganito po yun. Tagalogin ko para mas maliwanag. Binasa ko po dito kanina, resolution number 226-2010. Resolved as it is hereby resolved that upon its deliberation and agreement, the Commission approved the proposal to adopt a moratorium policy. Okay po? Moratorium policy on the establishment of local colleges and university or the LOCs, and state universities and colleges or the SOC, and satellite campuses, and the opening / offering higher education program. Higher education program is nothing but a tertiary education. So, very clear po dito, ngayon, para medyo maiwasan po natin ang sakit ng ating damdamin, if ever, na magsimula tayo doon without prior consultation to CHED regarding the establishment of that proposed Balatan and Libmanan campus, I should say, na pag-usapan muna po natin. Pag-usapan po natin muna. Because there are, as I have said, there are guidelines to be followed before one institution is given an authority to operate. Ano po? Outside nung kanyang Republic Act, yung charter niya. So siguro regarding to this, may I advise this the proponent of this proposal na makipag-usap muna po tayo sa office nang walang sakit ng damdamin, if ever, whatever. Okay, so yun lang po for, in behalf of the Commission of Higher Education in Region 5, that is my specific advice on that proposal, to establish the campuses in Balatan and Libmanan. Kaibigan ko naman si Presidente, wala nang problema siguro pag-usapan natin yan.
Anyway, sir, I prepare also committee hearing on that extension CSPC in Balatan. Maybe refer to my committee. Baka po ma-invite ka ulit. And then Dr. Atchan to my committee hearing so that they can also task that. Kasi Balatan, kasi Mayor Bagasbas very much willing also to attend. As well as also the inquiry of my colleagues from the 2nd District pertaining to that Libmanan Community College. So, I have no other pertinent question, Mr. Presiding Officer. Thank you very much, sir.
The Honorable Figuration and Honorable Nopra will have the floor. But before that, I just would like to make it clear that the supposed to be opened campus in Balatan is supposed to be an extension of CSPC.
Yes.
While the Libmanan is a separate sa matter because it's a community college. While CSPC is a state college, the provincial government of Camarines is establishing a community college in Libmanan. So I think Dr. Mendoza has already read the resolution of the commission, but sabi nila there are so many ways in killing a cat. And siguro pag-ulayan sabi ni Dr. Mendoza, tatabangan kita kung how we can continue with the plan of opening a college in Libmanan as well as in Balatan, if this is actually needed. So, the floor is now given to Honorable Figuracion.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman. Good morning po. Director Mendoza, representative of the regional head of the CHED, Dr. Achan, the President of CSPC. Director Mendoza, may we know po kung how many state colleges and universities who are ISO certified?
ISO, referring in Region 5, I think, meron ka na, no? Bicol University.
Only two.
The only two. In Region 5, we have only 2 ISO certified state universities in colleges.
How many state colleges and universities in Bicol?
We have 7 with main campuses. 7. Wait. Main lang po, no? We have 6 original. Party the State University, 7. And with discuss now, the latest approved charter, 9.
So out of 7 state colleges and universities, only 2 are ISO accredited. I mentioned this for the information body that I was a former trustee of CSPC, and I have to voice out the good leadership of the President, Dr. Dulcie Achan. I think last July 22, the CSPC was accredited by Tubsud PB, a European company, as an ISO 900. So, for the information of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, I think we should give our full support to CSPC so that the CSPC campus should extend also the expertise, the good quality education to the extension to be extended to CSPC Balatan and CSPC Buhi.
Thank you so much.
So, siguro po, please inform the regional director that the Sangguniang Panlalawigan is fully supported of the of CSPC President Dr. Echan, because there are only 2 state colleges and there is only 1 state college in the entire Bicol who is an ISO accredited. Sa LGU po kaya, there is the seal of good housekeeping. We have gold, bronze, and silver. So siguro po sa state college and universities po, once you had a seal of
International standard.
The ISO, this means that the CSPC Nabla can compete with other good schools internationally. So
Thank
yan
you
lang
so
po.
much. Thank you so much, sir.
Of course, the honorable figuration is from Nabua. Okay, the honorable Nopra is recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Sir, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
I'm from Libmanan, Camarines, and my concern po is regarding this proposed Libmanan Community College. You made mention, sir, a while ago of a certain resolution na sabi mo po may moratorium sa pag-open kan mga community college, extension, kung ano pa. Now, Mr. Chairman, ang ideya ko po dito, kung paano niya kami matatabangan kita na dahil magkaigwang kaulangan ang pagbukas ng Libmanan Community College. Na sabi mo po subago na maghadoy sa Indo, pag-ulayan taga may problema. Hali po sa mo subago. Kaya ako po ngunyan bilang board member ng taga Libmanan, naghahagad ng paliwanag o kuntabang hali sa mo na para ma-realize man po ining sa muyang dream na magkaigwa ng Libmanan Community College. Ano po ang dapat ming gibuhon? Halimbawa, sa kaso kang propose Libmanan Community College. Tanta ka po, backgrounder po. May pigpasar ng resolusyon ordinansa ang Sangguniang Panlalawigan kang Camarines Sur para sa pagkrear kang Libmanan Community College. Aprobado po kang Provincial Executive, kang Governor of the Province. Yan po Now, ano po ang dapat gibuhon me ng mga concerned ligdi para ma-realize me ang dream kan mga taga-Libmanan ang kabusaw na makaigwa ng Libmanan Community College? Ano po ang dapat ming gibuhon?
First, may I ask if that proposed Libmanan Community College has been submitted to CHED? Naibigay na ba yan? Is this different from Governor?
Mr. Chairman, I understand that our Vice Governor has something to say about this. Siya po knowledgeable kasi po siya nagtatabang sa mo. Mr. Chairman.
The name is not Libmanan Community College. It's Governor Mariano Villafuerte Community College.
Mariano Villafuerte Community College.
Yeah, so I was confused about the name. We must be assured of the name itself.
Okay.
Kasi baka magkamali tayo dyan.
Sir, backgrounder, sir, may kasi detalye. Inot po kaya kang pika-probaran mo yan, Libmanan Community College. And later on, pigbuktakan ng pangaran, Don Mariano Villapuerte College. Yan po ang pangaran kang lolo ka nakatukaw ng gobernador mo niyan, na naging governor kayo. Okay?
Okay.
One and the same school. Okay.
Alright.
Sige
So clear po yun sa Satuya. Nabako yan, Libmanan Community College. But instead, it is Don Mariano
Enciso Villapuerte.
Okay. Community College.
Yun po.
Yeah. Now, with regards to that proposal, of course, being in charge of the local community college in the region, I reviewed already. First is, matagal na kasi yun, sinubmit na nila siya, nauna na po yun isinubmit. Before we receive this one. Nandun na yan. So, kung titingnan natin on the pipeline. Nevertheless, sabi doon sa guideline that meantime, nawala pa yung kanyang IRR. Since that is already submitted before we received this communication, I give, shall I say, advice sa pumupunta dun sa office, just comply all the minimum requirements stated in Memorandum Order number 32, series of 2006. Nakalagay po ron, and I think the group is now working for it. Pero, may kulatilya po akong sinabi doon. In fact, it was signed by no less than Miss, sino ba yun? Ikaw. May kulatilya po doon nakalagay. Kung hindi pa dumating yung IRR nitong binasa kong ito, and you completed all the minimum requirement, okay yon. Pero kung abutin tayo, sorry, kasi hindi na, kasi nandito na yon. So, yun po yung kulatilya na ibinigay ko sa kanya, and it was handwritten and signed niya doon sa office. Sinabi mo ba kay Vice Gov yun? Okay. So, yun po lang. Gusto ko maklaro. Good that it is being raised to this August body nang para malinaw.
So, kaklarado pa ang sabi mo. Itong resolusyon na binasa mo sa bago about sa moratorium, pigahalat pa nindo ang IRI.
Implementing rules and regulations.
Ang sabi mo po doon sa naglalakaw na taga-Kapitolyo, asikasunin doon tayan may pag-asa yan. Makumplinin doon ang mga minimum requirements. Pero, sa oras na inabutan niya,
Nadae pa kumpleto.
Delikado ang kamuktakan.
Yeah.
Kang college me. Pigsabi mo po yung kisay.
Yeah.
Kisay mo po pigsabi.
Sino ba yan? Ikasay ba yan? Yun yung isang yun.
Kay Mrs. Sabroso.
Dahil ko bista, doon nakanglagangaran niya duman sa office.
Empleyado mi pala.
Yeah.
Sinaglalakaw ni Vice Gov. Si Vice Gov.
Kasi sinabi ko sa iyan na sabi
may
kay
hapot
Gov.
sa Mr. Chairman, ano po itong sunod na hapot mo kung pigsabi niya ito kay Sarato? Pigsabi niya?
Come again?
Kung sinabi niya ito kay Vice Gov.
Yeah.
Siyempre, sinabi sa kuya, even to the governor. In fact, the governor is already working on, one of the major requirements is the establishment of the classrooms. So we have already decided, but we're still in the process of constructing the classrooms. That is one of the major requirements. As to the creation of plantilla, we have already created a plantilla. That is also one of the major requirements. Practically, we have already complied with the paperworks, but what is lacking is only the buildings, which is a major component of the school. So, but I think the governors already gave instructions to give special appropriation for the construction of the building. So we can we can comply with the requirements of CHED. So we can have the approval, the nod of the regional office before the IRR of the memorandum is given to them.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Sir, mapot lang po. It appears that halos gabos naman ng mga minimum requirements, makukomply kang province. Saro na lang, sir, ang medyo pigiling na problema. Because this will take time. May construction period na inaapod. Mapo ta ka lang po, tayo kan eksperto digdi. Pwede daw, sir, para makomply mo yan, igwad dumaning haraning establish ng public high school. Pwede pong makigamit mo na duman kan mga rooms duman sa public high school na ito. Kasi sabihin ta na iyo to ang para mentras magagamit kan Don Mariano Villapuerte Community College. Pwede po yan. Malaw kami sa memo.
Ganito po yun, sir. Since that I am from this province, Camarines, and I am covering all the entire region of Region 5, kung bibigyan ko po kayo ng permit for that specific requirement, building, there are number of local community college applying to operate this year with the same predicament. Pariho po nindo, may mga igwanaman sinda ng MOA. But, nakalagay po doon sa CHED Memorandum Order number 32, own site and building. Very clear po. So, sorry to state po, sir, na in my capacity, hindi ko po kayang sagutin ang sa inyong request today. Because it is already a memorandum order and it is being applied for in the entire Philippines. Sa buong nasyon po, sa buong Pilipinas po, sir, yun.
Own site and building.
Yes, sir. Doon po yun. Tingnan po ninyo doon sa CHED Memorandum Order number 32, Series of 2006. So, madali po yun. Kaya nag-usap na kami nung kwan ninyo doon na bilis-bilisan, kaya yun. Dapat, wag mo nang pray lang po natin na wag mo nang lumabas agad yung IRR.
Kung maglo sa aga, paano na?
Yan, ang kulatilya. Kaya sinabi ko naman na pinirma niya. Very clear yung sinabi ko.
Mr. Chairman, may mga issue po kayo din na dapat sigaw pang kaulayan. Ano po? Thank you very much, sir. Salamat po sa mga pinaabot mo sa muwing ngunyan. At least malinaw na sa parte ko man. Kami po kayo ni Board Member Hernandez, parati may nagpipapalo up. So, malinaw na kung ano ang kaipuan.
Yes, sir. And it is written.
Kung sakali may saro na lang, sir, sarong hirit na lang. Ano? Sa level mo po, sabi mo, dahil mo yan pwedeng madesisyonan. Kung sakali po sa araw kayo itong kamuktakan sa libmana na dahil may abuton ang pag-create kang building na yung gayong pigahanap nindo, kisay pa kami pwedeng makiulay. Desidido kami, sir.
Oh, yeah. Since nanghapot mo po, then it is clear to you na naintindihan mo na in my capacity and my level, dahil ko simbagon, dahil ko kayang isigurado, pero naghahapot ka po kung kisay. Of course, dahil ko po sa imo masisigurado kung tatauhan ko, sinabi ko na nga niya ang background, ang CHED Memorandum Order, pang buong Pilipinas po yan, hindi sa isang province. So kung if you are really so desire and sabi huntang, ano yan? Sabi hunta,
determinado, desidido.
I quote, borrow the word, makulit. Sige, hindi pwede po yung ikaduman.
Ano, sign? Sign, sir?
Central Office. Central Office yan. Secretary.
Pasiguro lang kami ito baka.
Anyway.
Pero nakabugtak kayo sa minutes, ha? Sinabi ko ngunyan nandito.
Okay. Anyway, to assure the Honorable Nopra, I think we are 90% sure na makakomply na si requirements. Maybe, sabi nga ni kang regional office, at least makomply siya na, at least with 2 classrooms, the remaining classes can be accommodated in a neighboring school but at least we comply with the requirements of owning a lot and a building. I think we can accomplish that.
Si ano ba sir? Si
Yes,
Lote.
sarang building mo na.
Si Lote sir, mana kitang problema.
Mana kita problema, only the building.
Itong
And it will only cost us 1 million. I think kayang-kaya manamaray. So, just on time. Just like what we did in Bao Community College, through the help of Dr. Mendoza, na-establish na ang Bao Community College. Actually, in the meeting of all local colleges, I think so far, it's only Bao Community College who's 95% complete sa mga requirements kan CHED. So we are confident that the Kalimanan, because of the instruction of the governor and the persistence of the board members, Nopra and Hernandez and the rest of the body, I think we'll be able to open the Limanan Community College by next school year. So with the help of CHED, I think we have that assurance. Thank you.
thank you very much sir.
Any other questions? Because we still have guests from DSWD. So not yet. Yes, is that question? Yes, go ahead, Kagawad Board Member Vicinio.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning to Sir Mendoza and Mama Chan.
Good morning.
Regarding lang po sa Baao Community College and Sangguniang po, stable naman po ang Baao Community College sa tabang po kang sa tong Vice Governor Ato Peña, naayos po ang palakad. Ngunyan po, gusto mi man lang po maaraman kung there is a possibility na magkaigwa po ning bagong courses sa Baao Community College. Kasi po, kung baga sa requirements, yaon na po gabos, pwede pa po bang magkaroon ng mga panibagong courses sa Baao Community College?
Institution. Tingnan ko nga ulit itong sakuyang kodigo. Further, upon its discussion, the Commission agreed to adopt a moratorium policy for the opening of new private higher education institutions. So, private. Ano po? Kung yung, like for example, we have 6 identified program or courses under moratorium now. Like education, business, HRM, IT, nursing, maritime, isa pa.
Business? Okay na.
Business, isa pa.
Hotel and restaurant.
Hotel and
Business.
HRM. Basta there are 6. Ano ang proposed doon? Is the proposed program or the deemed program to open in the at Baao Community College not belong to the programs I mentioned? Hindi ba kasama doon?
Hindi pa po.
Hindi naman.
Wala
Ano
pa.
yun? Anong program yun?
Sa ngayon po, ang meron lang sila is the Department of Education.
Education. Secondary and elementary yata. And meron pa sir isa, yung ICT? Meron pang isa. So, siguro regarding to that matter, nang hindi kasi nung lengthy ang discussion natin dito kasi I know maraming naka-line up na kuan. For in behalf of CHED, I am very happy that you are interested regarding the operation of education, which is the prime instrument or tool for us to go ahead of our economic development. So kung yan po, magduman na lang, pakuan mo lang kay Dr. Malyari kung anong proposal niya and we will talk on it na para dahin naman digdig kasi nung makuha ang oras.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Okay,
Mr.
thank
Chairman.
you. No more questions from the body. At this point, the chair would like to thank our guests for this morning, Dr. Dulce Atian of the CSPC and Dr. Mendoza of the CHED, Bicol. The chair would like to thank you on behalf of the body for honoring our invitation. I hope next time you will still honor our invitation. Thank you very much. Good morning. May God bless you. 1 minute recess.
Thank you very much.
issue. Mag-visit man daw ako doon sa inyo. May kape man, diba? Ayun, sige. Kaya lang pinagin mo, yun ay may kinaabutan pag dumami. Masira mo siguro ang dala, pero mayo ka. Oo. Session will now resume.
Mr. Chairman, may we inform the members that the appearance of the DSWD personnel cannot be effected today, considering that they are still in Calabanga, Mr. Chairman. So
Okay.
they called me that they cannot possibly come and catch up with the session. So we might as well go ahead with our session, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, go ahead.
And
So,
Mr. Chairman, I suppose Honorable Noble has something to say with regards to our guest this early.
okay, Honorable Noble is recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, for my pertaining to that important resolution of the CSPC through Dr. Achan. Very much to business for today. Resolution requesting the CHED to retain the continuous offering of the Bachelor of Elementary Education of CSPC Bui Extension Campus by the CSPC Nabwa, Camarines Sur.
With that, Mr. Chairman, I move for the suspension of the rules so that the resolution, as requested by Board Member Noble, be included under business for the day.
Rule suspended. And there is a motion here to include for the in the business for the day the resolution addressed to Ched. Any second? Duly seconded. Any objection? Remarks? The chair here stands. Same is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Reference of business. On the first reading,
Mr. Chairman, I move that the resolution, the proposed ordinance as sponsored by Board Member Sinyal be referred to the Committee on Laws and Review.
So referred.
Sa imo, sa ordinance mo. Dahil kay Laws and Review.
Next.
circulars, letters, and other communications.
Mr. Chairman, I move that item F3A, this is a letter dated September 16, 2013 from Giovanni A. Sinyal, the newly elected Philippine Councilors League PCL President of Camarines Sur, be transferred from circulars to business for the day. That will be item number 5 under business for the day, Mr. Chairman.
Transferred, duly seconded. F4.
Letter dated
F3B.
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 May we request, Mr. Chairman, our provincial secretary to please read the letter coming from Attorney Ismael C. Villena, Jr.
The municipality, September 5, 2013, Municipal Government of Presentacion, Province of Camarines Sur. Attention, Honorable Joey A. Delinia, Municipal Mayor, read demand to pay 46,184,039 pesos and 8 centavos. Dear Mayor Delinia, our Remedial Management Department has referred to us for appropriate legal action the outstanding loan obligation of the municipality which remained unsettled since 30 March 2004. We gather that the municipal government of Presentacion obtained a loan from the bank in December 2003. The said loan turned past due for reasons of non-payment of the loan amortizations, despite repeated demands and accommodations, adjustments on penalties. The concerned municipal officials refused to pay the loan and to honor the credit agreement they executed in behalf of the municipality. As of 31 July 2013, the municipality already owes the bank the amount of 46,184,039 pesos and 8 centavos, inclusive of interest, penalties, and other charges. Attached hereto is a copy of the statement of accounts for your reference. In this regard, Demand is hereby made upon you to pay the amount of 48,192,221 pesos and 68 centavos to the bank within 5 days from receipt of this letter. Failure to heed this just and unlawful demand shall impel us to institute the appropriate legal action against you and hold you especially liable not only for the said amount, but for other damages and attorney's fees as well, in order to vindicate and protect the rights of the bank. We trust that you shall give this matter preferential attention. Sincerely yours, signed, Attorney Ismael Sevillana Jr., BPN Head, Litigation Division A.
Mr. Chairman, this letter is addressed actually to the Municipal Mayor, Honorable Joey A. Dilinya of the Municipality of Presentacion. However, we are copy furnished by this letter so that aside from being read before the Sangguniang, I move that this be referred to the Committee on Finance and Appropriation so that onwards, when the Municipality of Presentacion would present to us their annual budget, this matter can be treated, although we are not under obligation to compel the municipality to pay the loan. But in other sense, this might be a reference so that the annual budget of the municipality can be the municipality, we can call the attention of the municipality of this demand when the budget of that municipality is with us for review. So let this be referred, Mr. Chairman, to the Committee on Finance and Appropriation.
So the same item is referred to the Committee on Finance and Appropriation.
Review of municipal and city resolutions and ordinances.
Mr. Chairman, we have 4 items under review of municipal and city resolutions and ordinances. The committee has, this representation has already marked the 4 items, so let this item be referred to appropriate committees as marked.
So the 4 items are hereby referred to the concerned committees as marked.
Calendar of business, committee report, committee on laws and review.
The Honorable Simando is recognized.
Mr. Chairman, our committee has submitted a report covering 5 items. All members of this august body have been furnished with copies of the report. But with regard to items 1 and 2, we respectfully request that the approval of these items be suspended. On items 3, 4, and 5, we move that this be approved, Mr. Chairman.
Any second? Duly seconded. Any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
The committee report of Honorable Hernandez.
The Honorable Hernandez is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My committee report is with regards to the reaccreditation of one organization, the Caritas Diocese of Lidmanan. Chairman, Most Reverend Jose R. Roas Jr. addressed Lidmanan Camarines Sur, findings of the committee, findings the application for reorganization of POs to be impressed with merit after complying the mandatory requirements provided for by Resolution Number 8 Series of 2013 of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan. Recommendation, the committee recommend for its approval. Mr. Chairman, I move for the approval of my committee report.
Any second? Duly seconded. Any objection, remarks? The chair hears none. The same committee report is hereby adopted and approved.
Business for the day.
Business for the day.
G3A, proposed resolution number 22, a resolution requesting Engineer Eduardo C. Santos, Acting Administrator of Local Waters Utilities Administration based in MWSS Lua Complex, Katipunan Avenue, Balara, Quezon City, Philippines, to continue the services of their office from Barangay Kasuray to Barangay Punong, all of the municipality of Magarao, Camarines Sur.
Yes, that is sponsored by Honorable Julia.
Mr. Chairman, I move a resolution requesting Engineer Eduardo G. Santos, Acting Administrator of Local Water Utilities Administration, LUWA, MWSS, LWA Complex, Katipunan Avenue, Balara, Quezon City, Philippines, to continue the services of their office from Barangay Kasuray to Barangay Punong, all of the municipalities of Magarao, Camarines Sur. Mr. Chairman, in Barangay Punong, you can find the Doncella Island, a tourist destination for bird watching activity. In fact, Mr. Chairman, this place was included in the package of the Provincial Tourism Council of the Camarines Sur. In connection with this, Mr. Chairman, I also move a resolution requesting Honorable Luis R. Villaperte, Provincial Governor, Province of Camarines Sur, for the immediate rehabilitation and concreting of the barangay roads of Barangay Punong, Municipality of Magarao, Camarines Sur.
Okay, let's treat first the first resolution. The first resolution is resolution requesting Engineer Eduardo Santos, Acting Administrator of the Local Water Utilities Administration, based in Manila, Katipunan Avenue, Balara, Quezon City, Philippines, to continue the services of the office from Barangay Kasuray to Barangay Punong, all of the municipality of Magarao, Camarines Sur. There was already a motion. Any second? Duly seconded?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
can we ask our sponsor, si pigre-requestan ta ini yung luwa. Igwa kitang si say po nagmamanage kan tubig, kan ilong mo na tubig.
Hindi po sa local ang MW
Magarao, what? MNWD.
MWD.
Ining Naga.
Naga. Kaya ito po kayang na-inod, nag-request ako sa Luwa, itong from Bel to Kasuray, through MWSC Pundong din
So, Mr. Chairman, meaning when we request to Luwa ang ma-extend ning linya bako ang MNWD.
Ang fund, nabagsak sa MNWD.
Pero ang i-request ang Luwa.
Luwa.
So, dawa dahil na kita mag-request sa MNWD.
Dahil na.
Okay.
Okay, any second? Duly seconded. Any objection? Remarks? The chair hears none. The same resolution is approved. Next resolution.
And second resolution, Mr. Chairman, correction, Honorable Miguel Luis R. Villaperte, Provincial Governor, Province of Camarines Sur.
Luis lang.
For the immediate rehabilitation and concreting of barangay roads of Barangay Punong, Municipality of Magarao.
Any second?
Maringani, Mr. Chairman, tayo inotro.
Duly seconded. Any remarks? Objection? The chair hears none. Same is approved.
Dahil pa man nalilingaw.
Inclusion of Honorable Briones.
Inclusion of the Honorable Briones.
Mr. Chairman, resolution number blank, series of 2013, resolution authorizing the Honorable Vice Governor of Camarines Sur, Fortunato C. Piña, to sign all documents in behalf of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Camarines Sur for the application and availment of salary, livelihood loans of official and employees of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Camarines Sur with the Land Bank of the Philippines. I move for the approval, Mr. Chairman.
Any second? Duly seconded. Any objection? The chair hears none. Same is approved.
Inclusion of Honorable Noble.
The Honorable
Chairman,
Noble.
very much urgent on the part of the CSPC Nabwa through Dr. Achan. Resolution requesting CHED through Regional Director, Region 5 Beacon, to retain the continuous offering of the Bachelor of Elementary Education of CSPC Bo Extension Campus by the CSPC Nabwa Camarines Sur. My co-sponsor, Mr. Chairman, the Honorable Butch Figuracion, myself, I move for the approval, Mr. Chairman.
Any second? Duly seconded. Any objection? Remarks? There being none, the same resolution is approved.
And then the number 5 is with regards to the PCL President, Your Honor, Giovanni Senior. The recognition.
Mr. Chairman, may we request our Provincial Secretary to please read the letter coming from our PCL President, Giovanni Senior, addressed to Honorable Fortunato C. Peña, dated September 16, 2013.
September 16, 2013, Honorable Fortunato C. Peña, Vice Governor, Province of Camarines Sur, Philippines. Attention. Honorable members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, Province of Camarines Sur. Dear Sir, Madam, the undersigned, newly elected President of the Philippine Councilors League, Camarines Sur Chapter, respectfully submits the following documents and credentials for his assumption in office of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan as ex officio member representing the Philippine Councilors League, Camarines Sur to wit. PCL certification signed by DILG Provincial Director Arnel Renato L. Madrideo and Councilor Maybelline C. Fernandez, authorized PCL National Representative, 1 page. PCL form number, PCL Comelec form number PF-4, Certificate of Canvass of Votes for Provincial Federation, 4 pages. PCL Comelec form number PF-5, Certificate of Statements of Votes and Proclamation Sheet, 2 pages. PCL Comelec form number PF-6, certification signed by PCL Comelec Chairman, DILG Provincial Director Arnel Renato L. Madrideo, Comelec members SP Secretary Nympha Bicas and Councilor Augusto A. Camano, attested by Councilor Maybelline D. C. Fernandez, authorized PCL National Representative, 2 pages. Panunumpa sa katungkulan bilang konsyal ng Ragay, Camarines Sur, administered by Honorable Sarina Rosa G. Co., Presiding Judge MCTC Ragay and Del Gallego. Oath of office as PCL President, administered by Honorable Sarina Rosa G. Co., Presiding Judge MCTC Ragay and Del Gallego. Personal data sheet, PDS, 2 pages. Hoping for your kind appreciation, thank you, and more power. Respectfully yours, signed Giovanni A. Senior, PCL President, Camarines Sur.
Yes, another, Mr. Chairman, may we request our Provincial Secretary to please read the certification issued by the Philippine Councilors League assigned by Provincial Director Arnel Renato L. Madrideo, attested by Councilor Maybelline P.C. Fernandez.
Republic of the Philippines, Philippine Councilors League, Department of Interior and Local Government certification. To whom it may concern, this is to certify that in election of the regular officers of the Philippine Councilors League, Camarines Sur Federation on September 11, 2013, at Regents Hotel, Naga City, the Honorable Giovanni A. Senior has been duly elected President of the Philippine Councilors League, Camarines Sur Federation, by operation of law, Section 467 and 508B of the Local Government Code. Honorable Giovanni A. Senior can now take his oath and assume office as ex officio member of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of the province of Camarines Sur, given this 11th day of September 2013, during the PCL General Assembly and election of officers for the term 2013 to 2016 at Regent Hotel, Naga City. Signed, Arnel Renato L. Madrideo, DILG Provincial Director, Province of Camarines Sur, attested by Philippine Councilors League, authorized PCL National Representative, signed Councilor Maybelline D.C. Fernandez.
And other forms, Mr. Chairman, as certified signature appearing by different personalities, including our Provincial Secretary. And so with this, Mr. Chairman, may I request Honorable Jeff Bisinio to take the honor of sponsoring for the recognition of Honorable Giovanni Senior.
Thank you,
Yes.
sir.
Yes. 1 minute recess. Session will now resume. Yes, Honorable Bisenio is now recognized.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Chairman, I move for the acceptance of the letter from Honorable Giovanni A. Sinyar of Bragay and recognizing as the newly elected PCL President of Camarines Sur Chapter and the ex-officio member of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Province of Camarines Sur.
Duly seconded. So, the Honorable Bani Siniar of Ragay, the newly elected PCL President, is now recognized and will assume office tomorrow. He will be the one attending the session tomorrow. Or
In fact, Mr. Chairman, upon recognition, dapat nagupo na siya. So, although it's up to Board Member Senior, may we request Mr. Chairman to recognize Honorable Giovanni Senior for his...
the Honorable Giovanni Senior is recognized. Maybe you can occupy the...
Actually, it will not be his permanent seat, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah, no. That is only a temporary seat for
Mr.
today.
Chairman. Anyway, I suppose, Mr. Chairman, there is an agreement between the outgoing PCL President and the incoming that by tomorrow he will be assuming, Board Member Senior will be assuming the post as the ex-officio member of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan. So by next session, or tomorrow, Mr. Chairman, having a fourth session, the one to be called by our provincial secretary is our new PCL President. But we requested Board Member Senior here. Now, this time, Mr. Chairman, we will be talking here of Board Member Warren Senior and Board Member Giovanni Senior.
Yes.
Because there are now two seniors in the hall. So, may we request, Mr. Chairman, Honorable Giovanni Senior to have his speech as a newly or incoming, or the newly PCL President and ex-officio member of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan.
So, the Honorable Senior has now the floor. Please use the...
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm not prepared for to deliver a speech today because I'm not really hoping that I'll be recognized today. But nevertheless, Mr. Chairman, this humble representation is elated and of all praises and thanks to the body, this august body. So, Mr. Chairman, I am the representative of the 362 municipal councilors as well as the councilors of City of Iriga. And this humble representation, Mr. Chairman, would do his best to be at par to the high standards of this august body. Mr. Chairman, and while I was sitting at the hall, Mr. Chairman, someone uttered that this is an unprecedented because for the first time, a sibling is sitting as a board member. But sinagot po natin ng mabilis. Sabi ko, we're just following the example of the Senate because there are two Estradas and two Cayetanos. But preferably, Mr. Chairman, I would like we would like to be compared to the Cayetanos, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah.
That's all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Senior. To be
Mr. Chairman.
specific, thank you, Honorable Bani Senior.
With that speech, Mr. Chairman, may we request the other sibling?
Yes. Yes, the Honorable Warren Senior.
Board Member Warren Senior should be appreciative, Mr. Chairman, because maybe by October or November, another senior, who knows, another senior would be sitting here as the ABC president of the Camarines. I suppose, Mr. Chairman, the senior just would like to guarantee that there will be quorum at all times kasi tulo na silang dati. Proceed na.
Okay, next item, please.
Ayun na.
No
Other
more?
matters, other matters. Other matters.
Other matters?
If there will be no other matter, Mr. Chairman, I move for adjournment.
Any second? Duly seconded. Session is adjourned. Thank you very much. Good morning. God bless you all.